Hi, this is Rubino from Devil's Digest. We're over here with safety Keelan Johnson, and Keelan, obviously a tough loss on Thursday against Oregon. How easy or how hard has it been to bounce back from that?
It's been easy and it's been hard as well. For that game, you learn the mistakes and you learn the corrections that you need to do coming into the next game, and you realize what the next opponent's going to try to attack. So you just got to make those corrections and just bounce back to the next game.
I know Coach Graham after the game really commended the secondary. Only gave up 40 yards passing, ran under 2 passing touchdowns. But what did you take away from the game from the secondary? I mean, I know it was disappointing all around, but was there some positives for the secondary specific to take away from a game like that?
Yeah, man, it just gives us confidence. Our whole motto is no fly zone. If it flies, it dies out there. And being able to match up with the receivers on the outside and let them take care of the run, and let them handle what they need to do inside the box. It takes a lot of pressure on their outside responsibilities.
I mean, just to talk to you personally, I mean, obviously, ever since spring, I mean, people saw the improvement that you were going to make coming into this year, and so far, we're already 6 games of the season. I'm sorry, 7 games of the season. I mean, how do you feel you're doing so far, just personally?
Personally, I just feel like I've been staying consistent. And I've been improving each week, and being one of the guys that the DB and the secondary. The players count on him to make plays and make sure everybody's lined up out there.
I know one thing that you really stepped up as a senior, one aspect you stepped up as a senior is your leadership. Is this a time, in time of adversity, leadership counts even more than it does, let's say, after the first or second game of the year?
That's a different question. I don't know. I feel like if you're a leader, you're going to be a leader regardless win or loss, and you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure everybody's right, stays on the right track, and not get away from the things we've been doing that made us successful today.
I mean, Coach Graham called UCLA a must-win game, and I know a lot of fans, probably feel that way too. As a team, do you also feel that this game, I'm not gonna say make or break the season, but a win can really go ahead and put that loss on Thursday back in its proper place?
I don't think that really matters. I think we just need to go out and get this win and forget about what happened in the last game, and like Coach Graham says, this game is the most important one, and it's going to determine what happens to us later on down the road. So we just need to go get this win and not really look on the past.
Talk about UCLA. What do you see them on film, and especially Noah Mazzoni being the offensive coordinator last year? I mean, do you see some stuff you can really draw back to and say, okay, this looks familiar from last year when he's scheming for them?
Yeah, we can, but he may change some things up. Who knows what he's going to do? But I'm looking forward to him to attack my weaknesses I had last year. But I'm a different player now. So.
And last question. I mean, what do you think the key going into this league against UCLA is? It more mental, or more physical? As for what needs to be improving between now and Saturday?
It's definitely more mental. Just know what we got to do. Know what we got to line up. Just make the corrections that we had from the last game. Really, that's all it comes down to. Just knowing what we got to do. Really.
Okay. So putting back the Oregon game in the rearview mirror and looking at the UCLA, that's the motto of Keelan Johnson and the rest of the Sun Devils. This is Rubino reporting for Devil's Digest.